Welcome to Mornings with Patty, in which I read from one of my 6 spiritual daily meditations, and I share a passage from it and give you my take. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe and follow. Proving it to ourselves, July 19th, I'm reading from The Language of Letting Go, and this has been so me in my life, and I hope to help you with this because I need it too. Somebody writes, I spent a year trying to prove to my husband how much his drinking was hurting me. When I began to recover, I realized I was the one who needed to realize how much his drinking was hurting me. And then somebody else writes, I spent months trying to prove to a man I was dating how responsible and healthy I am. Then I realized what I was doing. He didn't need to realize how responsible and healthy I was. I did. Trying to prove how good we are, trying to prove we're good enough, trying to show someone how much he or she has hurt us, trying to show someone we're understanding, are warning signs that we may be into our self-defeating and self-sabotaging behaviors. They can be an indication that we are trying to control someone. They can be an indication that we are not believing how good we are, that we're good enough, that someone is hurting us. They can be a warning that we've allowed ourselves to get hooked into a dysfunctional system. They may indicate that we're stuck in that cloudy fog of denial or doing something that is not good for us. Trying excessively to make a point with another may mean that we have not yet made that point with ourselves. Once we make that point with ourselves, once we understand, we will know what to do. The issue is not about others understanding and taking us seriously. The issue is not about others believing we're good and good enough. The issue is not about others seeing and believing how responsible or loving or competent we are. The issue is not about whether others realize how deeply we are feeling a particular feeling. We are the ones that need to see that light. Today, God, help me let go of my need to control outcomes and others by influencing the belief of others. I will concentrate on accepting myself rather than trying to prove something about myself. If I catch myself in the codependent trap of trying to emphasize something about myself to another, I will ask myself if I need to convince myself of that point. I have spent my entire fucking life and career and everything trying to prove my competence because I feel I've had this belief that I'm not good enough, and I will go around trying to prove by sharing how the important places that I've worked at, or the important things I've done, or the important things I try to influence you. And what a way of controlling, and it is so unloving. It's unloving to other people, and it's unloving to me. My most recent bout of trying to prove myself was saying, hey, I can help this organization, and that's what I have a tendency to do. I'll help this organization. I've got the skills, and I can do that because I've worked here and I've worked there, and in reality, I was just trying to prove that I was somebody that I really wasn't. I really didn't enjoy it either. That was the other weird thing about it. And so I need to stop proving to you that I'm worthy. I just need to let myself know that I'm worthy and that who I am is okay. You know, this was a belief system that was inculcated into me, was developed inside of me from a very early age, that my worth came from doing and saying the right things. And I would prove to myself how unworthy I was by doing inappropriate things, by doing stupid shit. So now I just need to be okay with who I am, and I don't need to prove myself to anybody. All I need to do is show up as my best self. And if you find me unworthy, which some of you have, if you find me not doing the best job that suits your needs or whatever it is, then, we're just not a good fit. And that's really what it comes down to. Am I a good fit or not? It isn't about my worthiness. Is this a good fit? So think about that for yourself today as you go through your day. Look at how you try to control others through your trying to be perfect, through your trying to be good enough. It doesn't work. It's self-sabotaging. Change the narrative. Change your narrative and ask yourself, do I need to prove this to myself? Because, honey, I promise you, you're worth it. I love you. Talk to you later.